There we go. You know what number this is on the Pearson?
Say what?
What problem number it is?
I think it was 12.2.49. It was question 9.
Convert to polar.
Yep.
Y equals 4x squared. So in general, it pays for us to look carefully to see what we have before we just start quickly doing what we can do. And I'll give you an example in a minute, maybe a different problem, maybe not even a homework problem, but because y is to the first power and x to the second, I don't really see any way we can do this other than just sort of brute force. So we can convert y to polar and we get r sine theta, right?
Mm-hmm.
And x is r cosine theta, and we square that. So the relationships between polar and rectangular, some of them. So we just plug them in. And then the question is, how do we want to write that answer? Well, clearly we can cancel an r out. So if we do that, we get sine theta equals 4 times r cosine squared, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one of these r's goes away. We got the full cosines. And probably Pearson would like for you to solve it for r, that is to write it as a polar function.
Yeah, which is what it did, and that's where I had problems because
Probably for some trig identity. So
yeah,
divide by 4 cosine squared. And now it's kind of up to you. Like, how do you want to write it? Really, that's probably as good a way as any. But there are other things we could do. For example, I could pull out one of those cosines and combine it with the sine. And then that leaves me a cosine, right? And why would I do such a thing? Because now I can write that chunk as tangent.
And that was what Pearson had as the answer. Yeah.
Yeah. So, is it a better answer than the first one? I don't know. I don't think so. They both are right answers. Maybe in Pearson's point of view, this answer is better than that one. But if I ask this question on a test, if you like sines and cosines better than tangent sequence, I don't have a problem with that.
So yeah, that was the one thing that tripped me up, was that Pearson was, because for all the other ones it had been accepting them in answers of cosine and sine, and then for whatever reason that one it didn't, and I was like, oh,
so
that doesn't seem right.
It wouldn't let you count this answer as correct?
I'm pretty sure I put that in, or I had it was the one basically once you just substitute in that I had as my answer, and it didn't accept that.
Yeah. Well, I hope that if you solve for r to find the polar function, I hope it would accept that.
I don't think I had divided the sine over though. I don't think I had solved for r.
So let's assume that it would have.
So I'm assuming it would work, but then I guess that was the one thing then.
All right. Anything else?
That was the only one that I've been stuck on. I haven't had to